That was weird, right? But these snacks, can they beat that? Can they beat the weirdness? Basic. That was weird. Some might say I'm weird, and you'd be correct, but I may have used this intro in another one of these weird snack videos. So actually, that's pretty weird. What I'm doing right now is pretty weird. Everything's pretty weird right now. I'm going to be trying a bunch of things that are weird with an asterisk because I think they're weird. They might not necessarily be weird to you, but they're weird to me. And take a shot of water every time I've said the word weird right now. You'll be hydrated until 2028. Why 2028? Because I'm going to eat things. First of all, I've learnt a potential mistake in these videos and that I don't have a drink other than water sometimes. But this time I have a drink. Look at this. See that? Woo! Okay, I don't know which... Can you see that? Prime. Because I'm 12 years old or something. I've had this drink in the fridge for so many months right now. My mum's been pestering me. Drink it! Chill. Okay? You're gonna pop a vessel or something. Maybe if I drink this, the health consequences actually might make me pop a vessel. But I think it's like 2023 or something. Put Prime in the thumbnail. It'll get clicks. I don't know why I bought this. Okay, I was in B&M many months ago. I saw it. I just bought it. For the Americans, for example, if you don't know what B&M is, it's like a retailer that's got a bunch of home stuff. Sometimes they got weird foods in there. My glasses are falling off of my face. They've already had enough of this video. So the flavour of this particular Prime is strawberry cream. I associate strawberry cream, well, with strawberries and cream. It's like posh, you know, when you're at tennis or something. You're watching people hit the ball with the racket and you're like, darling, will you please pass me the strawberry and cream? Or better yet, get the butler to do it? That's what I think of when I think of strawberry and cream. Or, if I can find or remember the bloody thing, I'll put a picture of this on the screen right now. I remember there was these little sweets that were like strawberry and cream flavour. My goodness, I used to lose myself over them, you dirty little buggers. But anyway, we're not here for that. Will this basically remind me of that? Is this still in date? That's the main question. January 2027. So a year from now as I record this. What a great drink that is. That screams natural, right? How do you open this? Twisting it, obviously. I'm really struggling here. Just in case anyone thought frickin' I've replaced it with water. Wait. Okay, it smells like those strawberry and cream sweets, but it's like a tang of just like, you know, you've gone in after someone and they've used the toilet. That's concerning. Enough of that. Let me just drink it. I mean, it does slightly taste of those sweets. If you've never had those sweets, you don't really have a reference point to what I'm saying, but it's like a watered down version of the sweet. Someone sucked on the sweet, spit it in your hands, and said, you have that now. It's alright, you know. I'm not going to say go out there and try and find this, because I was lucky enough to get this in B&M. I think it was like £1.99 or something. If you go online to try and find this flavour, I don't know how much you're going to pay. Just chill out, don't do that to yourself. I'm going to put this out of shot because of professional reasons. We're going to go through with what I think is least weird until the weirdest. But to be honest, at this point, you've probably realized this video is a sack of doo-doo, and it's not probably going to be in weirdness order. However, oh, you've seen the bag a bit. So, is that bad? Don't look at it, please. I'm going to start with what I think is the least weird thing, because... Can you see that? Buffalo seasoned almonds. I don't know if you can see that, because last time, when I was filming the Oreo video, for example, and I'm going to do a cheeky little plug, it'll be in the top line of the description, we tried weird and rare Oreos. Sometimes when I was showing the camera, in the edit, it's out of shot. So, great cinematography on this channel. Now, buffalo seasoned things, I guess, is not weird. First of all, the buffalo animal, they don't have wings. So Americans, please tell me what the hell buffalo wing actually is supposed to be. I assume something a little bit spicy. I'm not good with spice, so I don't really think this is a good idea to be starting this video like this. If I put it there, is it in shot still? I don't know. Okay, can't get in. We're gonna break nails here, apparently. So yeah, let me know, because buffalo wings doesn't make sense to me. What is it supposed to taste like? I don't know. Okay, you know it's a bad sign when you can't even get into the actual product, because, like, that means the company is telling you, don't do this to yourself. We're gonna cut here and I'll hopefully come back when it's opened. Okay, it's been sort of, almost opened, but now we'll actually, yeah. Ooh. Can you see that? They don't obviously look the most appetizing, but... Okay, well, some of them dropped, but it's almonds. You know what I mean? You surely know what an almond looks like. But for reference, if you want to... Like, they do look heavily seasoned. Can you see that? Look at that. Look, almond right in your face. It just smells like an almond, you know? Or, you know, if you prefer almond, stop it. It's an almond. My glasses keep falling off of my face. They are trying to run away too much. Let's get into this. There's that little spice at the end. Like that. Woo! Someone might be calling me an absolute child right now. I'm not saying it's spicy, but it's spiced. You know, you can taste the seasoning, but it's actually not spicy at all. So, buffalo wings, I feel like I've been lied to. I always just assumed that they were spicy. And when I watch other people try buffalo things, it's like spicy. That's nice. That's really nice. I'm a big fan of nuts. You chill out right there. I love almonds. I've just said almonds. So I'm fake British now. I really like almonds, but I'm going to try and contain myself here, because they are quite high in fat content. Now I think I just spat. I really apologize to anyone who hates the sound of food videos. These ain't for you then. I apologize. We'll move on to the next one. Now, the next weird thing, maybe it's not that weird, but it's weird to me because, well, first of all, I need to say this. All the boys that might be watching this right now, get ready to wink, because it's pink. Skittles, but dessert flavor. You see that? Desserts. Now, Skittles aren't a weird thing. However, the Skittles in here, strawberry ice cream flavor, choco orange cake, which is Jaffa cake, but I guess for legality purposes, blueberry tart, cherry cheesecake, and a lemon pie. Now, very interestingly, or not, depending on who you are, I haven't had Skittles in many, many years. Now, thankfully, this is actually, you can see there, just for anyone who needs to know, it is actually vegan. I think the normal Skittles, I don't know if they've changed it now, but it has like beetles or something like that in the shell of it. Don't quote me on that, but oh, that's, first of all, that's a weird shape of a Skittle. Hold on, how can I... Here is the red one. Is it in focus? We'll find out in the edit, I guess. This one is the strawberry ice cream. And to be honest, dare I say it might taste like the strawberry cream prime. I was going to say pie, but let's go. Yeah, a little bit there, like that. Like that, the strawberry and cream in the back of your throat like this. So that's quite pleasant. Not too strong of a strawberry flavour, which is interesting. This is the pink one. So this will be a cherry cheesecake. Is it in focus? Or is my face in focus? Nobody wants to see my face in focus, I tell you that much. Cherry cheesecake being pink like this is an interesting choice, is it not? Okay. That's like cherry, shock horror, but like on steroids. So that's definitely not natural, is it? But that's quite nice. The orange one, do I have to keep doing this? Surely you guys pretty much know what they look like, just the different colours. Choco orange cake. So a Jaffa cake, if you know of Jaffa cakes. That aftertaste of orange is not nice because it's like so faint. It's not like, like the cherry like punched you in the face. Again, that's like a Jaffa cake someone's eaten and spat it back out in your hands and said, you have that, mate. That wasn't the nice one. I feel like that's bottom of the list right now. The purple one, is that purple? Blueberry tart, just for the sake of this video, because I've done it for the other colours now. Don't know what to expect from this one, really. Blueberry, which interestingly, in the Oreo video, we had a blueberry pie Oreo. So, everything, shut up. That kind of just tastes like that blueberry Oreo. It's alright, I guess, but I don't know. If you're going to flavour things like desserts, I would hope they pack more of a punch, you know. The cherry one so far is a really nice one. And then lemon pie, that lemon right there, look at that. When life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. When life gives me lemons, I eat Skittles? I don't know. Ugh. It's like lemon sherbet. Like zapping you. I'm not a fan of this. The cherry one. Here's a trick, Skittles. If you want some business advice from me, make one of the cherry cheesecake and that's it. Just that's the only flavour. And then I'll be on board with you, okay? My glasses once again falling. I don't know what's going on. The next one, don't look at the bag. You cheeky little things. Again, potentially not that weird. It's called Curry Smugglers. Can you see that? But it's pakora. Not fact. Fast, fresh and fun. Damn tasty. Yes, boss. Can you see the little text at the bottom there? First of all, okay, don't tell me damn tasty, yes, boss. I'm the judge of that. I don't know who boss is. Maybe me. I'm the boss. What is this exactly? Pakora, I think, fritters of some kind, but I could be very wrong, so please do not slew me in the comments. Dal, or chana dal, so I think that's lentils, fennel seeds, garlic flakes, chili, oil, salt, water. I don't know if this is necessarily that weird of a snack. Sort of like a dried lentil, I'm assuming when I get into this, but the can, you know, like a snack in a can. It's so weird. So if anyone knows Atomic Shrimp, this would be cool on weird stuff in a can. So that's why I got this. I was actually going to... Okay, so that's not lentils. I mean, dal is lentils, but the shape of it... Let me get one out. Can you see that? I did not expect that. I don't know if it's... Is it in focus now? Maybe you can't see it because like my face is like the background can't see. Look, English words, look at that. Can you see that? It smells very spiced, but not spicy. You know, like the distinction there. It's like I don't know. Let me get another one out. This one is slightly bigger. It kind of looks like little strips, like little nuggets of some kind. So, was I right in saying a fritter of some kind? Indulge in the exquisite flavors of our pakora cans, a delightful fusion of traditional spices and wholesome ingredients. These crispy bites are made from chana dal, expertly seasoned just how our mum taught us, handmade in small batches with love. That just describes me in the bedroom. Small batches with love. You take from that what you will. I'm very excited about this because I'm more of a savory guy. So if a snack is leaning on the savory side, I'm there. I'm not really big into sweets. I got a chocolate tooth though, but I prefer not to indulge too much because it's quite bad. So let's get into this. I think I smelt it before. It doesn't smell much other than being spiced. I don't know how to describe it. Wow. Oh, that is really nice. I don't know how to describe this. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Oh my god. Hold on. Wow. If you're from the UK, I don't know if you have this in your country, but if you're from the UK, like definitely, you would have maybe, anyway, can't say definitely. If you know of Sensations Thai Sweet Chili, I think it is. I'll put a picture of it on the screen right now. That's what this tastes like. And I haven't had those crisps in so long. Wow. That's really nice. As you can probably tell, they're so crunchy, my ears hurt. That's how crazy this is. I have to stop myself. I can kid myself all I want that this is healthy, but I don't think you're supposed to have the whole can. But that is amazing. And I rarely use that word, actually, on these videos, I think. I rarely say something is amazing. Is that in shot? Yes, it is. I'll put it over there. That's really nice. Goodness me. All right. Let's just ruin it all, shall we? And you know what? Since I said let's ruin it all, the video format has just gone out the window. We're no longer doing things in the weird sense, I guess. Dill pickle edamame. Can you see? Can you see that? Can you see? Who knows? I used to call edamame edamame. What a stupid child I was, huh? And dill pickle is interesting. I feel like everyone and their mother is just flavouring things with pickle nowadays. You know, I think I've tried pickle flavoured crisps before. I don't know if it was for a video, but I feel like I've tried it. I've definitely tried those massive pickles in a pouch. If you've watched those videos, the earlier ones. Is this in date? Yes, I've had some of these for a while, I can't lie. I'm not sure what to expect here. Edamame as a snack maybe is a bit weird. More so I picked this because of the flavour. I did try before edamame snacks that were salt and vinegar. And whilst I do like edamame beans when they're not snack form, in the sense that mixed in with some rice maybe, you know, just normally cooked, I guess. But then the snack was the driest thing I've ever had. What was going on in my mouth? Don't even know. Oh, goodness me. The sniff test. That's just horrible, man. I don't understand what people are doing, flavoring things with pickle and dill at the same time. Just leave the dill and the pickle to like tartar sauce or something like that. They don't smell right, man. They don't smell fresh. Do you want to look inside the bag? For reasons? Look, I don't want to spill it, but can you see that? I don't know if you could see the disdain on my face there. This is how they look outside of the bag. Again, I don't even know if you can see that really, but you know, bon appetit or something. Okay, so I've just missed my mouth. I guess that's a metaphor for what's about to happen, probably. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, don't lick your lips after having this. That's horrifying. Yeah, no more of that, please. That is not nice at all. But I don't know, man. If you're a fan of edamame snacks, you might like that. But I'm sorry, I just can't get on board with pickle things, okay? Which is weird. Sorry to, you know, I'm apologizing for waffling, but you've probably expected that now. 23 minutes into this video. I like pickles. And I like having pickles as a snack. You know, you can get pickles in a little pouch. Great snack. But then when you flavor things with pickles, I just don't like it, okay? Or then when you're doing weird flavored pickles like the pouches that I've tried before, what are we doing here? You know? Next up, do you want some sriracha? That's not weird, but it is. Can you see that? What the hell is going on here? Look at that. Once again, it's another B&M job. Sriracha. Because, you know, funny words. Oh, you know, for a second I thought it would have been like actual sriracha. You know how you... Oh, you can! Look, I've opened the top of it. But I think, yeah, there's going to be like some... So, goodness, that's the cherry cheesecake Skittle from earlier. But instead of now being on steroids... Oh, it's... what's worse than steroids? I don't know. I don't go gym. Well, that's actually me saying people who go gym take steroids. I obviously don't mean that. We're digging a hole and all the people who go gym are now going to beat me up. You know what I mean. Bodybuilders who like go crazy and stuff. What do they take? Do they take... what is this video descending into? I don't know. But look, I've opened the little thing. Look, you know how like sriracha... Okay, it doesn't go back down. Okay, it's gone back down now. Look. And then you open it. I don't even know if it's really coming across on camera, but let's see how this is going to work and just enjoy this visual because I anticipate it's going to look quite sultry, we'll say. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, boy.
Oh! Oh! That is a sour, isn't it? That is a sour. I'm not going to have any more because I was like, oh, you know what? Let's do it, shall we? It doesn't come out as much. How much did you play before this and not much is coming out of you? Or something like that. Oh, that is horrifying. I'm not even exaggerating. That is not nice. I'm going to stop now because when your top ingredient is glucose syrup, that just means you've sat on a bunch of sugar and then just chucked it all into the flames. That is not nice. But if you're a fan of sriracha, I don't know, treat yourself, I guess. Next up, anyone in the mood for some bacon? But this time, maple bacon corn. Huh? It's a fake bacon flavor because it's plant-based, so it's faken. Oh, the epitome of content on this channel and the main channel. If you don't know of the main channel, you can find that in the description as well. We waffle about shows and stuff like that. Let's get into this bad boy. Now, I'm actually a fan of, corn snacks. I really like salt and vinegar corn, for example. It's, I guess, healthier in a sense than having crisps, right? Okay. So earlier when, maybe slightly I was directing some vitriol to bodybuilders who misuse steroids and stuff, they're probably calling me an absolute wimp right now because I can't even open this bag. Is that karma of some kind? How am I going to get into this? I'll be back, I guess. Okay, I'm back now. Genuinely, I almost took out my fingernails trying to open this, but you're not going to see it, are you? I don't want to spill it. And let's be honest, it's just a piece of corn. Can you see that? I don't even know. One day I'll be good at this, right? Oh, it does. I don't know what bacon smells like, to be honest, because I've never actually had bacon. So, it's got like a barbecue taste, kind of. That's really nice, though. If this was off camera, I would be doing this. Is that staying in the edit? Yes. That's how I normally eat stuff like this. Just straight out the bag like that. What is this finger malarkey one by one? Like a rabbit of some kind. Or a squirrel. So, I like this. Is it that weird? Probably not. Maybe it was just an excuse to buy it. Next up, who wants to go on a date with me? You'll be left saying after, what a date. Because, I'm a fantastic lover. As we talked about, small batches with love. Stuffed dates are not necessarily weird. I do love a date that's got some pistachio in it, for example. But this one has orange inside it. And that's weird. I mean, the date has been, massacred or something. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but there is orange peel inside there. That is weird. Is it not? I didn't even know you could eat orange peel. So, if I end up, dying because of this, I'm blaming the date. Oh, goodness. That's quite chewy. Hold on a second there. Okay. Let the flavors marinate. That tastes more like a Jaffa cake than a Jaffa cake, which is weird. But then also, it tastes more like a Jaffa cake than, you know, that frickin' Skittle that was pretending to be a Jaffa cake. That is really nice. I don't want to say this is healthy, but if you're craving a Jaffa cake, maybe you're trying to cut down on, obviously, chocolate and stuff. That's actually quite nice. Wow. Let me read this. That was really pleasant. I was a big fan of that, and I actually might get more of them. But the camera is telling me now it's in the red zone. Okay, we got to start wrapping this up, and goodness me, when it concerns me, I'm not sure we can do things that quickly. Remember, small batches with love. Now this next one, I actually think I mentioned it in the Oreo video where I was obviously buying the Oreos online, but then I also came across rice cakes that had weird flavors and stuff. So there was like a Oreos and cream one, a salted caramel one, for example. But for this particular video, I did want to have the birthday cake flavor because what does that mean? You know, I've heard of birthday cake flavored things, but what does it actually mean? I know it's supposed to be tasting like that classic birthday cake, like as a child, you know, you got the sprinkles and whatnot. Is this even in date? Because we need to check. Yes, in March it goes off. I don't know if the microphone picked up, but someone just went past, vroom vroom. I'll eat this one for you, my friend. Or something like that. So there is no sprinkles there, which is quite disappointing actually, because there's sprinkles on the frickin' packaging. Can you see that? So that's false advertising, is it not? Here we go. Oh, hold on. I think I see a sprinkle here. Can you see that? Can you see little flecks of like green or something? I don't know if the camera's picking it up. For all I know, it could be mold, but that's quite nice. This is dangerous, actually, because it's telling me it's 90 calories, right? Then it's telling me it's got chia seeds, quinoa, and flax seeds, which you just assume healthy, right? But that can't be healthy, surely. It's got some sugars and stuff in there, but that is naughty. This might be my favorite thing so far, I can't lie. That is naughty. And the worst part is that I saw bigger bags of these. You know what is going to happen. I'm a big fan of this. You guys might think I'm joking. I'm leaving this in the edit. Look at that. I got like 4 there right now. Okay. I've had to contain myself. I know it's a small bag, but goodness me. A small bag of... or something along those lines. Don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Should we just do this next one? I don't know what... You guys can't give an answer because you're seeing this after it's been recording. This next bit. I don't know if it was kind of like revealed there, but... Potato wedges. You see that? I think this is an Australian brand. I think I've tried something from them before. I think it was like mushroom crisps or something like that. Potato wedges is not that weird, right? Let's be honest. But as a snack that comes in a bag, that's weird, is it not? I don't even know what to expect here, by the way. Is it in date, first of all? Because again, I've had these things for quite a while, some of them. Can't find the date. Sounds like my love life. Where is it? Oh my god. Like, what kind of... Oh my... Wait, it says best before 2nd Jan 2026. So, can I eat this? I think best before, sort of you can. It's just not going to be as fresh, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, what are we dealing with here? Potato, veg, let me open it, I'll smell it, and then we'll see if I'm willing to take the punt. Again, like these bags, do they want people to eat it or not? Alright, we're in. It smells nice. So this flavour is smoked garlic and chili. It smells nice. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It is a freaking potato wedge. But it feels... I don't know, that's not natural. Is it? It doesn't feel, obviously, as potato-y as a fresh one. I'm going to have a nibble, right? Oh, it's like a crisp. Maybe I should have expected that. Ooh. The seasoning on my lips is quite nice. Huh. Oh, goodness. The actual, I guess, crisp doesn't taste of anything. It's an absolute seasoning carry job. If the seasoning wasn't on this, which I guess would defeat the purpose of it being smoked chili and garlic, but, oh, smoked garlic and chili, how dare I get it wrong? I don't know how to feel about this. It's nice, as in the seasoning. Like, if I just do this, it's nice, and then you bite it, and it's less nice. I'm gonna attribute it to it being, at the time of recording, 16 days, or, no, today's the 19th, so that's 17. 17 days past its best before, but I don't know, that's not that nice. I'll leave that for my mum. In before someone says, you're trying to poison her. No, she likes potato things that don't really taste of much, which is strange. Don't know what she's on about. But would I recommend that? Probably not. So far, the only thing I'm recommending is the birthday cake, rice cake things. Oh, goodness. That's staying in the edit. The smoked garlic is coming back to kill me. We're going to contain ourselves. I'm scared for the first time in one of these videos. But I did eat food before this. I had my dinner just because I didn't want to, like, ruin my stomach. But maybe now that was a bad idea. Next up, you know, I think I'm going to save, I guess, the weirdest one for last. We got Oreos, if you can see here. Dangly, dangly. Or I might have revealed the flavour already, so that's great. It's cream egg flavour. Can you see that? If you know of cream egg, it's an egg with cream inside it. And it's an absolute childhood favourite of mine. And thankfully there is a plant-based version, not by Cadbury, but another company called Mummy Meegs, if I've pronounced it correctly. Sponsor me! Please. I love Oreos, okay? Chuck a cream egg in there, and from what I remember of the flavour, we're in for an absolute banger here. But if this is another case of, you know when two things collab with each other, two well-known brands, what am I trying to think of here? I don't really have an example, but, I don't know, food brands that collab, and it's like, what was the point? You know, in the end, it was absolutely pointless. If this is another case of, like, it just tasting absolutely pointless. Okay, pointless? Apparently I'm sponsored by the show Pointless. For all my UK heads who know that. Ooh, that's how it looks on the inside. Can you see that? It's like orange, half, and then the other half, I guess, is normal Oreo cream. Oh, it does smell like caramel ice cream. So that's interesting. I've tapped it on my nose 2 times for some reason. First bite. Oh god, the smoked chili keeps coming back to kill me. Oh. I mean, I guess. There's like a slight caramelly twang to it. But honestly, the first few bites, it just tastes like, you know those double stuffed Oreos with the extra cream? That's what it tastes like. With that little bit of, you know, caramelness to it, it's alright. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I'm ecstatic about it. When I saw this again in B&M, so shout out B&M, because they provide me with a lot of weird things. I was like, ooh, I had high expectations, but I've kind of been let down. So, would I recommend? I think this was like £1 or something. I mean, for £1, if you want to give your child some Oreos, or you yourself want some Oreos that have a little bit something to them, maybe get this, but honestly, just stick with regular Oreos, you know. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It says cream egg on the biscuit. Don't know if you can see that, but saying all that, and now lastly, I'll plug another video, the weird date flavors. If you guys want to check that out, where I tried dates that are weird flavors, that'll be in the description box as well. I found another one, okay? When I did that video, I didn't see this one, or did I? Okay, now I'm conflicted actually, because I've bought this, see that? Salty licorice. I can't remember if I've tried this or not. I've bought it now. So, one, I've got serious memory issues. But then also, if I've already tried this, you know, this bit of the video is a bit of a moot point, but I'll give it a go. I can't really remember if I've tried this or not. I feel like I have. Okay, but that doesn't smell nice. So I feel like I would remember that smell. I hate licorice, by the way. So, what a great, stupid idea I'm doing here. I don't know what that smells like. Is licorice supposed to smell like that? I don't know. That's what it looks like. It just looks like a date, to be honest. Let's give a nibble first before, you know, I absolutely massacre my tongue. That is... Oh! Oh! Oh, I did not have this in that video. Oh my god, that is horrific. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know. That is horrifying. That is absolutely vile. I don't even want to lick my fingers, bro. That is horrific. Genuinely. I mean, if you like licorice, you might like this. I've never tasted such a foul thing in my life. True dates, huh? Oh, goodness. I don't know what's going on inside me right now. It's like the licorice just went into the stomach and started punching up the stomach acid. So if your stomach acid loses a fight to a food, that food should never enter you again. That is horrifying. Yeah, you can, you know, no, stay there. Nobody wants to see you. That is horrifying. Goodness me. That was interesting, wasn't it? The worst for last. Yeah, and I should have expected that, to be honest. I hate licorice. That is disgusting. There you go. What a time. Now I've just got licorice things on my finger. What a sight that is, me smelling my fingers. After a date? That's absolutely disgusting. Hello? So, don't ever do that again. And it feels weird actually saying my name on camera, because usually I don't. Maybe sometimes I'll say H, but I've just said my name and that feels quite weird. We're done here. The camera telling me it's been 48 minutes, and my goodness, what a too long of a video, if that makes sense. And everything is coming back out, it seems. We're gonna wrap this up swiftly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, when I do get enough weird things, I'll make another video. However, I do want to get into the habit of even just making it on one thing. Like, even if the video does end up being shorter, of course. Or imagine I got one item and the video turns out to be like 30 minutes long. I have issues, potentially. But I want to get into the habit of doing weird things, for example, but just more often, maybe. But at the very least, I want to upload every other week. So we'll keep going as long as I can for every week. But sometimes I gotta wait for things to arrive, or sometimes maybe I don't really have the money to be buying a whole bunch of weird things, because a lot of this stuff is quite spenny, right? Aside from B&M stuff, but when we talk online stuff, you know, usually it comes from like America or something, or Australia. I gotta pay more because, you know, it's being imported and stuff. And that's what the websites tell me anyway, unless they're scamming me. I don't know. But every other week at least, hopefully. And hopefully we can be consistent on this channel, because I do enjoy filming on this channel. It definitely, you know, is nice. You didn't ask. But hopefully you enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys next time. I don't even know what it's going to be next time. So I can't even tell you stay tuned for XYZ, because I don't know. Maybe this video is too long and I apologize. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. The best thing was the rice cakes, and the worst things were those god-awful dates. Did I make the joke about my love life? Those dates are like that. I just want to run away. Okay, goodbye.